Living benefits. Living benefits. What are living benefits? Well, let me tell you, living benefits could be the difference between life and death of your financial future. Welcome to She Wealth Unplugged. Today, we're going to get into living benefits. So sit back, relax, and learn while we bring the info to you. Hello, everyone. Woo! We're here.
Back,
Hey,
we
We
back,
just
we back.
rolling along. Hello, Kay.
hi, Daphne.
Hello, Chanel.
Daphne.
Hi, Chanda, who wore her cap today.
Hey, can you see it? It says gratitude. Oh, it's not even backwards, it's
Ooh,
straight.
no, it's
Perfect.
straight. There you
Miss
go.
Tiffany,
There you
love
go.
it.
Oh,
How was everybody's week?
it's good.
Oh,
Life
it
be
ain't
lifing.
Good.
Life.
we sound depressed.
Oh, we gonna be
It ain't
real.
over. Right.
My fever
Are you
broke. Thank God. I'm back.
oh, that's
Well,
right. Oh my
time.
God. Sis had a
Yes.
fever, sis didn't feel good. You got over that real fast.
I
Oh,
was
no.
assured I cannot be
What?
sick by Wednesday. Help me out.
Oh,
I know that's
no.
right. God is good all
He's
the
He
good.
time.
All
real good. He real good. He
the
real
All
good.
All the
the time.
time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I am excited. I had a great week. It was busy, but you know what? We're all here. I'm here. And we're getting ready to get into this topic of living benefits because I think there are a lot of people out there who may not know what they are. And
I
so
know they
they're
don't.
dependent on us. We need to break that info down. We need to break it down for them. So let's just start it off. Let's just kick
Okay,
this off right now. What
let's
are
go.
living benefits? Why are they important? Where do you find them? What do they mean? Let's
Mm,
break that down for everybody.
mm.
Okay, so
All right.
I'll grab that. I love this topic. I love it
Uh,
because it is. Let me just not beat around the bush. All right. So what Daphne was talking about earlier about it's the difference between life and death. Is the difference between life and death. I'll use this example. A lot of us have term policies out there.
mm,
And just in case a lot of people didn't know, our people, and meaning the Afro American people, the Black people, people of color, are the most insured.
mm.
Hmm.
However, we are underinsured, right? And on top of that, because that's a lot of burial policies and all that. When you have those type of policies, you don't have um, riders built in, and riders are those extra perks.
Mm.
So in the business that we do, our products have those extra perks included, and it's important for us to share that information with everyone. They're called living benefits. Okay, you can even have a term policy with living benefits.
Talk that
What does
talk.
that mean? Chronic illness, critical illness, injury,
Terminal.
cancer, terminal. What else is it? Oh, Alzheimer's is the new
Hmm.
one.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know what's happening in our water. I don't know what's happening in our soil. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening where our
Hmm.
memories are deteriorating.
Hmm.
And the fact that the living benefits are included in at least the policies that we have is is huge. And just to let you know, when you have living benefits, packaged into your policy, not extra costs, but when you have them packaged into your policy, say you get sick, right? And say, God forbid, cancer.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to live through it, but you get cancer. We don't know what we're going to live through, but I'm just saying you're going to live
Right.
through it, right? Say you have a death benefit. Your
Hmm.
face value of your policy is 250,000.
Hmm.
Okay. And this happened, I believe, with one of our mentors. Um, he had someone that aunt, I believe, fell sick with cancer. Had the policy under a year, 10 months. Okay.
Mm.
She was able to get a lump sum check for, I believe, 80% of that death benefit. Now, why is that important? Well, she had medical insurance. Medical insurance is not going to pay your mortgage.
Mhm.
Medical insurance is not going to take care of your family. Medical insurance is not going to pay your car note. What is going to pay your car note? You're not looking at Aflac. People have those, other
Right.
little policies that help, programs that help. No. When you have living benefits, you can have a chronic illness and they'll give you a check every month. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to come from your death benefits. You are your most important asset. You're
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
protecting your car. Why
Mhm.
aren't you protecting yourself?
Mhm.
Why aren't you making sure this isn't about leaving money to somebody? This is about if you get sick and how you got chemo, medicine is expensive and the insurance
It
may not cover
is.
everything. Those living benefits are life savers. You got to
They
find
are.
out if your policy has some living
Yeah.
benefits. If it doesn't, put some comments
Right.
down there.
You,
We
you
got it.
know.
That's why. Oh,
Oh, go
go
ahead,
on.
Ebony.
I was going to say, and that's why I said it is the difference between life and death of your
Yes.
financial future. Because I don't know if most people realize the number one reason that people file bankruptcy is because of
Mm,
medical cost, because your health insurance doesn't pay for everything. And you've
right.
got to have something. So people are taking from their assets. They're trying to, find money here, find money to pay, and they can't.
Yeah.
Living benefits keeps your financial future alive. And
Yes.
without them, it's over. It
Mm,
really is
It
over.
is. It is.
absolutely.
It's the bottom line.
I had someone that I was speaking to, and I was asking them about their insurance policy that they had in
Hmm.
place. I asked them, does it have living benefits? And they said, sure. When I die, the people that's living will benefit. I was like, no,
No.
that's not a living benefit.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that
That's
good? That
real.
was good.
That's
That
a
was
real
real.
answer.
That's a real answer. The people that are living when I die will benefit. And I was like, no, honey, hunty, that's not what a living
Auntie.
benefit is.
And
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think we touched on this in episode 1 or 2, that life insurance is for the living.
Right.
Right.
Burial
Absolutely.
policies is for death,
Yes.
Right.
right? And these living benefits, like you said, can save a life. And it reminded me, if y'all remember that movie John Q,
Mm,
where
Hmm.
he had insurance
Mm.
on his child
yes.
and the insurance company refused to pay and he had to take the hospital hostage, you
Yes.
That's it
know,
right there.
if he would
That's
have
it right
had a
there.
policy with living benefits on the child, then he would have been able to pull some of that money to take care of that transplant that the kid needed. And when you need things like transplants for kidneys and things like that, you have to have a set amount of money sitting in an account ready for when they call you and say,
Yes.
hey, we have a kidney for you.
Right.
Yes.
They actually won't even put you on the list if you don't have
Mm,
a certain amount of money saved. But when you have one of these policies, that
Yes.
will allow for you, once you get that diagnosis, to pull that money out and
mm,
have it there and ready for you when you need it to save your life.
Hmm.
yes.
That
So
was such
what?
a good
What?
example. That was good.
It was. It was. That's a great example. So I'm just curious. What are some of the challenges you all have seen in talking about living benefits to potential clients? What's some of the pushbacks?
For me, it's I'm fine. I'm in great health now. Like, they don't believe that it
Hmm.
can happen to them.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know, why would I want to pay this additional, and it's not even a lot of money that it adds to the premium to add these riders on, right? And some policies it's included,
It's
Yes,
zero.
just depending,
it's zero.
Right.
so
Yep.
mostly what I hear is, oh, I don't need that, and if I get a terminal illness, I'm not going to be worried about,
Oh my
Hmm.
God.
you know.
I
Exactly.
mean, that's what people are saying. Well,
They
my
are.
experience is as soon as they find out that, perfect example, we did a policy this week. Oh my gosh, it was so emotional. I'm so grateful that this person was
Hmm.
able to get approved and they were just, it's such a blessing
Yeah.
when someone can get approved just like that, right?
Right.
And they're
Yeah.
older.
Hmm.
Right.
and they're
Mhm.
older and they have living benefits added on. It was emotional for us and it was emotional for them because if
Mhm.
something happened to them, they have that security blanket.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay? They were approved, and what is called is financial peace. We're
Mm.
Mhm.
always talking about financial freedom, but living benefits are financial
Yes.
peace. It's a peace
Yeah.
of
Yes.
mind,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, and
That's true.
there's never in my experience haven't had any pushback because there's no cost to it. I've had more so people saying, "Well, I got this term. See if you can get the same. You know, I'm only paying $60 a month, whatever it is. Okay, cool. I'll get you
Right.
the term. All right, same. You paying the same amount. We just switching over to this policy. Guess what?
Right.
Now you
Now
get
you
more
have
money,
living. That's
more
right.
death benefit for that little bit of money, and you got living benefits
Right.
That's right.
just in a term. We're not
Right.
even
That's
talking
right.
about the IULs.
Yeah.
Same
And
thing as in the IULs.
It seems foreign to these people that
Yeah,
it's not real.
it's
Mhm.
not
exactly.
fair either.
Sometimes that's true. And also understand that all companies don't offer the same things because for some companies, living benefits are terminal. You know, if you
Right.
ask someone, do you have living benefits? Oh, yeah, I got it. Well, what? Oh, yes, it's terminal. No, what about the chronic and the critical? You know?
Right.
And,
Right.
you know, I was in a webinar. I was in a webinar. This was kind of interesting. And it was someone who is in this industry, and they work for a company that does not offer all of the components.
Mm-hmm.
So when I just asking, they asked, "Do you know what living benefits are?" And then I was like, "Well, yeah." And they ignored my answer to say living benefits is when you want to go on vacation and or you want to
Yeah.
buy a car, and that
Mhm.
was because they don't offer the critical, the chronic.
Come
So
on.
be careful when you're talking to people, listeners, when you're
Right.
talking, unless you want to talk to one of us.
Will help you.
Link down below.
Link down below. But be careful. If you're going to get living benefits, make sure you're fully covered.
Right.
Make sure you're
Absolutely.
fully covered. That's so important. That's so important.
Absolutely.
So when you talk about um, taking advantage of the living benefits, and you're going to have accelerated death benefits, exactly, like, what does that mean? Let's tell our listeners exactly what that means.
Okay, well, it,
I,
it's basically what we said. Go ahead, Kay.
I was gonna say I'll take that one. So
Yeah.
accelerated death benefits basically means that the insurance company is going to pay you some of your benefit now while you're
Mm-hmm.
still living.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what could be
Period.
Point
better
blank.
than that?
Point
It's
blank.
that lump sum. It's
Right.
that
It's
lump
Right.
that
sum
lump
check.
sum. It's
Mhm.
that lump sum. It's that lump sum. And it's important that people understand that with the living benefits, even if you take out the accelerated death benefits, you still have enough money that's
Yes.
still going to grow, but you still have your death benefit inside of there. So you're
Right.
not losing out. You're not losing out. You're not losing out at all.
Everybody,
So,
jump on this. Let us know if you need. Everybody with a policy needs to redo their policy and get these living benefits. If
mhm,
you can qualify, jump on it. Listen, it's buying money for cheap. Okay, all of this is
mhm,
buying money for cheap. You know, the IUL is buying money for cheap, but when you got that living benefit component in there to have that financial piece, and there's another thing too. I'll talk about it later. That it's a huge benefit, but everyone with a term policy, any type of policy, you need to check and see what you got and
mhm,
reassess. We can evaluate
mhm,
what you have. Let us know.
Absolutely.
mhm.
Oh, and can I throw in something right quick?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you have to get that accelerated death benefit and they send you that big lump sum check, guess what? Guess what?
What?
What,
Oh,
Kay?
They are
what
not
tax lady?
subject to the federal income tax.
Say that
Tax
one more time.
free. not subject to federal income tax.
That's a beautiful saying. Could you say that one more time? Just one more time.
Not subject to federal income tax. We talking about tax-free money here.
Period.
That's
We talking
right.
about we talking about you didn't even finish paying. We talking about you did not finish paying for your policy,
Right.
Right,
and they gonna say if your policy is 800,000,
Yeah.
girl.
they gonna give you about seven. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost. Uh,
Girl,
let me
I'm
tell you,
cured.
You
I'm cured. That is a good point. No, Kay, that's a good point because this is I got chills. This is so real and so easy to
Come
do
on,
and fix.
talk about it.
You get that check. How many of y'all do any of y'all have a bucket list?
Oh yeah, of
Mhm.
Just saying. You don't know
course.
if you're gonna live or die. None of us know.
That's right.
We ain't
That's right.
diagnosed with nothing, but we don't know.
Right.
But if you got an opportunity to take that trip to Ghana, to take that trip to Spain, to take that trip, or to go on that cruise, that month-long cruise, like as long as you don't have the doctor's appointments. But
Right.
if you have that opportunity while you're healing
Hmm.
Right.
and
Yeah.
you have that money, come on.
And
Come
think
on.
about what you can do those last moments, if it is
If
terminal
it
or,
is those,
you
yeah,
know, those last moments that you can
that's that
spend
bucket list
with
money.
your
That's
family.
the bucket list. That's right.
It's important.
Just like one of our cohorts, has what, 5, 6, 7 million dollars, and she says anything can happen to me. Anything can happen to me. I'm gonna be okay. She doesn't have any kids. She doesn't have anybody to take care of, but she's got the security because if she does incur any kind of critical or chronic terminal illness, she doesn't have to
She
worry.
good.
She's good.
She's good.
She's
All them
good.
policies will pay out.
And
All those policies will pay out.
I would just say, what you said earlier about thinking that critical, chronic, terminal, that the living benefits were not that, but they were purchasing cars and things of that nature. You
Hmm.
guys do your research.
Yes.
Really, really look into that. What is a chronic illness?
Hmm.
What is
Right.
what is a critical illness? What is a terminal illness? And unfortunately, these are things that have been popping up in people's lives and
Yes.
changing their health every single day. And I don't even know what that would feel like, not being able to just know that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that,
Right.
what if someone with terminal illness didn't want to fight at the hospital and they just wanted to just
Absolutely.
enjoy
Right.
the duration of their time with their family, and make sure everything was set up for them so that there were no additional financial strain on their lives.
That's a
That's a
whole
big
nother
Exactly.
level of hospice. Whole
yes,
Yes.
nother level.
absolutely. But it's available for that
Right.
person
It
that
is.
not to
And
do.
speaking of hospice, think of the level of care, right? That you can now
Oh,
afford because you
ooh,
had this living benefit. Now you don't have to be a ward of the state.
that's right.
You
Right.
know, you can go to the best of the best facilities for care.
Yep.
Or have the best of the best come to your
Come to
home,
you.
Come to
to your
you.
Yes.
residence.
Yes.
That
You
ain't a
don't have to
ten.
worry.
That ain't a $10,000 policy,
No,
y'all. That is
No,
no.
not a $20,000 policy, y'all. That
right?
is investing, and it might be like 100 something, high hundred, almost 200 a month, maybe
Yeah,
less than that. But
minimum.
that is really investing in yourself,
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
just in
absolutely.
case.
Yeah,
Which
Is it
ties
worth it?
back
Just
to,
in case.
yes, which ties back to what we were talking about on one of our previous episodes, and that's mindset. What
mm,
you're
Hmm.
worth, what you see for yourself, what you see for your family.
yeah.
The decision making process when it goes into living benefits, to have them or not, it's real easy for me. It was
Hmm.
real easy once I found out
Right.
about them.
Right.
Right.
Once I found out, it was real easy. It's not something that you really need to toil over, but it's something you need to have. And once you look at the reality of, if I have them, I'm taken care of and my family's taken care of.
Mhm.
If I don't have them, I might as well go down on the Las Vegas Strip and gamble and see what comes up.
Hello.
Yep.
Right.
It's,
Good
And
luck with that.
good luck
and
with that.
and you know what? Think about this. So we get car insurance, right? So we
Hmm.
don't just get liability, because I think of a burial, those $10,000 policies,
That's
like
Yep,
liability.
liability, right?
Girl.
yep,
We go and we get comp and collision because we need
Right.
yep,
our car paid for, even if it's our fault,
Right.
and something happens, right?
And a
Then
rental
we
car. And a
right.
rental
And a
car.
rental
We tack on
car.
yep,
rental, we tack on
yep,
towing, right?
yep,
Roadside
Girl.
yep.
assistance. We
All of
need
it.
all of that. That's on our vehicle. So
Right.
why wouldn't you want the
Come
best of the
on.
best coverage for yourself?
Girl,
This is the best analogy
I'm
ever.
It
standing up
is.
today.
That's good.
It
I
is.
got a twirl.
That's a good one. Wow.
We
It
always
is.
talk about mentioned the car insurance earlier, but that was on spot.
On
I'm a
spot.
mic drop.
Insurance on
Uh-oh,
your
there it is.
phone. Yep.
Mini mic drop for Kay.
Insurance on your telephone.
Right.
Insurance on on your cell phone.
Right.
You make sure you have it before you walk out with that phone, or
Mhm.
when it's
And
delivered to you. You make
and
sure
don't
you have
never
it.
probably don't ever use the insurance on phone. Some of y'all just need to lose the phone just so you can like you paying for insurance for no reason.
So, here's, I don't want to beat a dead dog. I don't want to beat any dog, but
I do. Do. Beat them. Because this is for real.
you need to get living benefits. Everyone needs living benefits, no matter how young, no matter how old, no matter the age. You need living benefits. Why? Because it's going to protect you and your financial future. So, going just around robin, what are 2 points that each wants to make as it relates for our listeners,
Mhm.
just so we can wrap this up and pull it together in a nice bow and deliver this message to them?
2 points about living benefits. Okay, I got two. I think you got 2K. You want to go first?
I think I got two.
I never like
You
to
go
order
first.
first, so I don't want to. I want to see what everybody else ordering. What you ordering, Kay?
Well, the first thing I'm ordering is the benefits are not taxable
Texas.
by
Right.
There you
federal
go.
income tax.
There
That's
you
that's
go.
number 1 point for me. And my number 2 point is, you are, like I said in the last episode, you're your greatest asset. So don't
Yes.
you want high level protection for yourself?
Yes. Yes.
And
Chanel.
What you ordering,
anticipate
Chanel?
anticipate the unexpected. You know, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is an you know what? On another podcast, we say preparation is separation.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Excuse
Right?
me.
Ooh.
Right.
Hydration.
Preparation is separation. Are you prepared?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Mm.
prepared to prolong your life? Are you prepared to
Ooh.
have the best level of care? Are you prepared to live a little bit longer with your family
Mm-hmm.
in a peaceful setting,
Right.
much as possible, to continue to live?
You're on Candy Cruise.
What they saw me.
Here on the show.
Chanel ain't right.
Unplugged.
Chanel, Chanel ain't got no fuzz
Unplug.
on the back of nothing.
Unplugged.
Unplugged.
Unplugged,
Unplugged.
y'all. We unplugged.
She
We're
like,
real.
she
We're
like,
real
Unplugged.
over here.
what
It's
y'all doing? All
serious.
right.
Does your mama have living benefits? What's good over here? Hello.
Hey.
I love that. That
That
was
was
dope. I love that.
that was on time.
You know what? I don't know if I got 2 points, but I have, well, almost. Well, okay, listen. Forget Point number one, financial. Point number one, financial peace. Do not forget
Mm-hmm.
financial peace. Stress
Oh,
kills.
yeah.
If you're already sick, why do you want to stress? Don't you want to stress less so you can heal? Right? So, financial peace. You need that. You deserve that. Why don't you do that for yourself? Second point, and we might elaborate on this point too. One thing that we really focus on when um, with our clients that own property,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called mortgage protection.
Yep.
Okay, this part, the mortgage protection, is kind of the comeback to those people that are pushing back, saying I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not that. And usually those people own some property. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure they're not renting. They're really confident in their life. They got their house says or whatever. And usually they feel like they good. They on top of like they don't need all that, whatever, whatever. It's not that they're cheap. They just don't feel like they need that. So when you get a term policy that has living benefits
Mm-hmm.
and your purpose for it is to protect your home, okay? If you get sick, say your house is 500,000, you owe 300,000 more. You get a term policy for 300,000 and you pay that mortgage protection every that's not insurance. That's not homeowners insurance. Two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's you putting a policy on your home that also protects you if you do have a terminal, chronic, critical Alzheimer's situation in your life and you cannot take care of your property or properties plural. Guess what? That check will come to you if you're in the right mind or what have you, and you don't have an irrevocable trust with that with it the with that policy in it where that money goes to the home. Then if you're in your right mind, that'll help you probably even pay off your home and take that stress away. And guess what? If you have children, no more probate.
Yep.
Your house is paid for.
Yep.
You got sick and your house is paid for. You have a
Yes.
roof over your head. Mortgage protection, term policies with living benefits protects you while you living in your home while you dead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's
There
go.
you go.
Let's go.
I got one more, and this is, I don't know if this is a Southern Louisiana thing, but
It's
it's a
gonna
thing that
be.
we say, right? I stay ready to have to keep from
Happy
getting ready.
Betty. That's right.
Oh yeah. We
That's
have
right.
that saying.
That's
We
That's
right.
have
right.
that saying.
We do.
So
That's
if you're
right.
prepared and you stay
Yeah.
ready, if something happens, you don't have to worry about getting ready.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
And it's
Absolutely.
I got one to put on the back end of that with you because what I realize is we are all TTG. We're trained to go. Are you trained to go?
Mm.
are you trained to go?
Are you trained to go? You trained to go.
Are you
If
trained?
Elaborate
not,
on that,
Ooh,
get your
sis.
training here on She Wealth Unplugged.
that's right.
Right.
Period. TTG, baby.
Well, ladies, I think we have um, gotten this message across to our
I think so too.
listeners. I think you understand, listeners, the benefits of living benefits. Whether you have it in an IUL, whether you have it in a term policy, don't let anything come between you and the safety and protection of your financial future. You can always, and I mean always, come to us, reach out to us on our platforms. Make sure that when the episodes are out, you share, you subscribe, and listen. Don't forget, we're here to help you at She Wealth Unplugged. Take care.
Good
Take
night.
care. Take
Good
care of
night.
yourself, as my mother would say. Don't say take care. That means take sick. So take care of
Oh,
Take
yourself.
care of
Be
take care
yourself.
of
well.
yourself
Wealth and life.
Love it.
forever.
Bye, y'all.
Join us
Bye bye.